Hey everyone, welcome back to Nails by Sora. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to start getting into some Easter nail art, and I'm so excited for this design. I hope it comes out as I want it to, but I want to use some yellow. And this is totally Taffy by Light Elegance. If you watched my last video, I used another color from Light Elegance. I'll put it up in the cards. But I've never used yellow on my own nails. It's a difficult color to work with, and I don't necessarily think it works on all skin tones, and you have to really find the right shade. But I think this one will actually work really well. I just want to give it a quick stir because it does seem like it's separated a bit. I've had it for probably over a year at this point. Actually, probably exactly a year. This was part of the spring colors from last year. So I'm going to give it a bit of a zhuzh to make sure that it's mixed properly. And it's going to go on all of my nails as the background color. And then I was pulling colors the other day to start planning out this manicure, and I saw this sitting up on my shelf, and it is just perfection. This confetti glitter on a clear base or in a clear base, so I'm going to be using this also for some decorations. There's going to be some bunny rabbits and some carrots. I have these other gel paints that I want to use as well. I picked them up from their DGel painting colors. I pulled this one because I wasn't sure which shade of yellow I wanted to use. I think they're actually pretty close to each other. Maybe identical. So I may use the DGel just for small accents, and the Light Elegance is going to be for all over color. So I'm just going to put the stopper back in this. And then I pulled the pink for something. I don't remember what at this point. Oh, for the ears of the bunny rabbit. It's kind of like a peachy pink. And then I'll probably also use a glass pink for the cheeks, for some cheek bloom, if I decide to put in cheek bloom. But then I've got my white for the bunny rabbit, I've got the green for the carrot tops and the orange for the carrots themselves, and then some black for the eyes and the whiskers and some other minute details. So we're gonna get right into it. Let me grab a brush for, do I want to use no, wrong brush. My application brush. So we're just gonna stir this around a little bit. Pick up some color, and we're going to brush it on as we normally would. So my base is just builder gel because I did a backfill. All right. I'm going to clean up the cuticle line, give this a cure, and then I will be doing 2 coats on all of my nails. And I'm going to move the pot out of the way since it's not focusing on my finger. All right, so this is 3 coats so far, and it's laying down very patchy. I don't know what's going on with it. why I can't get full opacity. I'm going to try one more coat. I've done an extra cure because it felt like it was being pulled off as I was laying it on. I've got half a mind to just remove it and start over with a different color, but I'm going to try one more coat. If it doesn't work, then I may try to layer this one over it, because I really don't want to do a removal and have to start all over again. So I'm going to try, as I said, one more coat and see what happens. I think my thumb is fine mostly. Let's see what we can do. I can't get any color down by the cuticle. All right, I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take off this coat. I mean, look at that. It didn't cure. And this is just alcohol. This isn't even acetone, and it's coming right off. I mean, I know yellows are notoriously difficult to cure, but this is ridiculous. All right, so I've switched to DGel and I've done one coat. It bums me out because I really do love the Light Elegance color, Totally Taffy. It's got this really great subtle shimmer to it. You can't really see it in the jar, but on the nail, it's really beautiful. I don't know why it's not curing. So now that I've got one coat hopefully cured of DGel, I'm gonna go in and do a second coat and hopefully it will stick. I can't imagine the problem is my lamp. I haven't had problems with anything else up to this point. I didn't do a full removal of the other color. I removed most of it, leveled out the nail, and then did a base coat on top for tackiness. And then we're gonna see if we can get this base coat down. If I have to do a third coat, I will, but I want to lay it down as thin as possible because, as I said, yellow does have problems curing. Just, it should at some point actually cure. But as with all painting gels, you want to lay it down as thinly as possible, regardless of what color it is. The good thing about painting gels are they're thicker, so they don't run. So I don't have to worry about how long it is on the nail before I go ahead and cure it. I can do my whole hand and then cure it all together. Okay, on camera. Okay, 2 coats. So far looking better. I'm gonna cure and then potentially do a third coat. So I will be right back. All right, we have success. Let me zoom out a bit. Zoom in, zoom out. It's only taken us 2 hours to get full coverage on a yellow. All right, so I'm looking at my sketch, which is for some reason behind me. On the thumb, the ring finger, the thumb, the middle finger, and the ring finger, I've got bunny art. So I'm gonna go in and do the confetti as the background. So it's polished, just lay it on there. I don't want it crazy, too many confetti pieces, but I'm gonna take a few extra ones and drop them on. At least I'm going to try to. And then I'm going to take my liner brush, which I need to clean because it's got yellow on it. And I'm just going to move the confetti around to where I want it. Let's see if I can get some more green. Just felt it needed some more distribution of green. Make sure the clear coat is fully distributed. And make sure that all of your confettis are laying flat. Don't want to pile up too much bulk with these nails. So I'm not going to do my customary matte top coat before I go in and do the art. Alright, I'm going to cure the thumb. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my middle finger and my ring finger. Alright, we've got our confetti nails. I'm going to save the bunny art for last. I want to go in and do some carrots. So I've got my glow orange gel paint from Madame Glam. And I think actually I want to start with a dotting tool and lay in where I want the tops of the carrots to be. Don't want them to be too large. I'm going to stagger them. And then I'm going to pull them down kind of squiggly because carrots are not even in shape. I think I'm going to do another one at the top. Alright, so now we're going to go in with the stalk or the stems, which of course is green. I'm trying to be very wispy about it. And then I'm going to use a dry brush without cat hair on it to pull out stalks. Just like that. These may be the busiest nails that I've ever done. I don't know how I feel about them yet. I'll have to reserve my opinion for when the bunny rabbits are on the nails. Alright, we've got our carrot nails, we've got our confetti nails. Now we're going to go in with our bunny rabbit artwork. Let's see if this can go smoothly. Please. Okay, I'm going to take my baby blender brush. I'm going to clean it off. And I'm going to start off with the one that I have facing backwards. So it's just going to be, probably going to have to do a couple of coats of the white to cover the confetti. Maybe I can cover it in one. I don't want to lay it on too thick or else it'll never cure. Just want to smooth that out a little bit. See, when I turn it this way, it looks, well, it did look even. All right, it's kind of off center, which I don't like. Let's make him a little fatter. Let's remove this ear. All right, so we've got several coats of white for the bunny. It is looking a little chunky. I'm hoping that the top coat will level it out. But first I want to go in and outline said bunny. Bunny. And then we're going to put its cottontail on, which is going to be a rhinestone. So I just want to take some black, very thin, and outline. I've got a gnat flying around my face, of course, and outline the bunny so that you can actually see him. So I'm just using the very, very, very tip of the brush. Not laying it down, I'm just dragging it along the surface. I'm going to connect the two ears in the center and then down, oops, to the body. I'm not going to go all the way around, just slightly inset on both sides. And heaven help me if I make a mistake and I have to wipe it. Right, before I cure it, I am going to take some Crazy Gel top coat. I'm going to actually, let me pick out what crystal I want for the cottontail. I have these clear glass ones, but I don't know if I want to use clear glass. I don't know if you'll notice it. Turn over, turn over. Should I use a milky? Maybe too large. Indecision. All the ones I like are too large. I think they're too large. Maybe I'll just use the clear. See, because I like it when it's more shiny. The clear just doesn't have the oomph. I'm trying to see what other ones I have. I think I like that one better. You can see it more. All right. You will go back here. I'm going to take, wow, look at this mess. I'm going to take my dotting tool. Just wanna watch them stars fall. I think that might be too much gel. All right, I'm going to cure that, and then we will move on to the final two bunnies. Fire, breath, and open sky. It's not what we know, it's where we go. I grow wings and tell her goodbye. Oh, it's not what we see, it's what we choose to be. Sunflowers, high grass, and bare feet. Oh, but you each second is a treat. I keep my balance next to you. It's true. Nowadays there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. All right, so this is the finished manicure. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how I feel about it. It is a bit much for me. It's definitely more than I've ever done in any other manicure. I was gonna have a third bunny rabbit on my thumbs, but I thought it might definitely be overkill. And in all honesty, I messed up on this bunny rabbit. It was supposed to be the same one that I have on my left hand, and I kind of just wasn't paying attention. I blame Taylor Swift because I've been watching her reaction videos, but I'm going to sit with this manicure for a little bit. I also did mess up in another respect. The Confetti polish is a non-wipe top coat, which I forgot. So then I had the non-wipe top coat, and then I put other polish on top of it, and another base coat, and another top coat. So hopefully everything will stay on my nails. We shall see. and it seems like I did flood my cuticles a little bit, so I'll fix it off camera. I think I need to shine up the rhinestone. I don't know if I got something on it. It's a little cloudy, but a little bit of rubbing alcohol. But I'm going to finish up with some cuticle oil because, man, my cuticles are dry. And that's going to take us to the end of this video. Thank you everyone so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Bit of a rough start, but we got there in the end. Let me know what you think. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. All the information for the products that I used will be in the description box. If you have any comments or questions as to products or techniques I used in this video, please leave them down in the comment section below. And as always, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And I will see you next time. Thank you, everyone. Have a pleasant day, evening, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Be well, and I will see you soon.
That you miss